What's up, everybody? Thank you so much for checking out our brand new YouTube channel, Let's Get Real. The footage you're about to see is from the Texas Youth Summit that happened a few weeks ago on September 19th and 20th in Woodlands, Texas. Me and my crew went down both days and had a great time interviewing some very like-minded people and some people that challenged our thoughts. Nevertheless, we had a great time getting these interviews from young people that also aspire to make America great again. Where do you get your news mainly?
Well, obviously Fox News every now and then, but for geopolitics, I guess Joe Rogan.
Okay, very nice.
Talks about politics.
You said Fox News. Do you think that mainstream news is honest in most things?
Not all the time, but sometimes.
I usually go to trusted internet sources. It depends. You used to be able to trust the TV, the media a lot better, but you can't anymore.
Yeah.
Sometimes hearing from other people who saw it, different websites, places like that.
I get my news from Ground News.
Okay.
It's like I'm sure you've seen it. I think Charlie Kirk actually did one of the things.
Yeah.
I personally prefer to not really look at the news. I like to look at the raw data.
Yeah.
To avoid bias.
Yeah.
So I'm more like whenever, for example, I see something on the Supreme Court, or I see something on a law passed, I look at the actual law.
Okay.
I don't look into what people are saying about it.
Yeah,
but I do watch some podcasts, but I like to, make my own opinions on things.
That's good.
Okay. So how do you think, I assume you're Christian?
Yes.
How do you think that Trump has continued to push Christian values and push Christian politics in society today?
I think it's less about the pushing that he's been doing, but more about the pulling back of the bad values that are being put in our country.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. So what do you think about abortion? I assume.
Oh, I'm
Are you
anti-abortion. I'm pro-life fully.
Yeah. So
I think no matter what the situation is, it's not the child's fault, and that you're taking it on somebody else's life.
Absolutely. So are you anti-IVF, or are you just
I'm anti-IVF. Yes.
anti-IVF? All right. Are you Protestant or Catholic? I like to have a kind of a general
I'm
idea.
partisan.
Sorry?
Partisan.
Protestant?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, with that being said, how do you think your Christian faith has affected your politics so far?
I think that it's really kind of a lot. It's shown me what views align with mine and what really steer away from my views.
Yeah? Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Of
Appreciate
course.
What is the best thing that Donald Trump has done this term, in your opinion?
In my opinion, well, one, I love a lot what Donald Trump has done.
Yeah.
But I think the most valuable thing besides, the bills and everything that he's passed is make J.D. Vance vice president.
Yes.
That was a big encouragement to me. I'm a huge supporter of J.D. Vance.
Me too.
And I truly believe that he's going to be the next president of the United States of America. And so just bills aside, he's done a lot of great work in the Oval Office. But I think one of my favorite things he's done is allow J.D. Vance the opportunity of vice president to be able to start working towards pushing him to be the next president of the United States.
Yeah. Vance 2028.
I honestly don't know. There isn't much that I have agreed with this term, but he hasn't been doing better than Kamala. Better than Kamala.
There you go. Yeah. So what's something that you disagree with him with?
I think that, morally, I believe that Trump is using God as a way to get a step over everybody else. And at the end of the day, using God, you're going to get judged like everyone else is.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Yeah.
I think he's promoting God, but not promoting Christianity. And I think that Christianity should be in politics, not just a promotion of God.
Yeah. All right. What is the president's best achievement this term, in your opinion?
Best achievement, it would be securing our border.
Yeah. All right.
I believe human trafficking is an issue. The drugs coming over the border is an issue.
Oh yeah.
And people do need to come here legally, and I believe in immigration, but it has to be done the right way.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything you disagree with him on?
I believe this the words that he says could be better. I mean, there are like I do like how he holds people accountable, but there is a right way to do that and
Yeah.
being respectful.
Okay, yeah.
Most definitely world peace. I love that. Second would probably be his enforcement of deportations.
Okay.
I'd say. Very controversial issue, but I believe it is doing the America good. Generally, it helps Americans get jobs. It also prevents criminals from getting into the U.S.
Of course. Which term do you think he's been more productive?
I think he's been more productive in this term already by far, mainly because of the last 4 years that we had. He's had so much work to get back to where we are now.
Oh yeah.
Joe Biden completely ruined America. Thank you. And he's had to put a lot more work into getting back to where he was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And I think he's done a fantastic job at that. I think he's done a fantastic job of putting the right people in the right places, like J.D. Vance.
Yeah.
Like Bobby Kennedy Jr. and people like those that are taking in initiative. The Maha movement is one of the things, to answer a previous question, what I think he's doing very successful at. And one of the things that has already, I think, surpassed his last 4 terms is the production of the Maha movement.
Yeah. All right.
Only in my opinion, the first. I think he came in with his fist swinging. I think he didn't know what he came into, so therefore he fought as hard as he could, and he definitely got a lot more stuff done.
Yeah.
In my opinion, certainly more than his second term.
Mhm.
I think now he's kind of just finishing off what he started.
Yeah. But the term is early, so we'll see what he does.
Absolutely.
One more time.
What do you think the penalty should be for natives that burn our flag? The current law.
I don't know the exact penalty. What is the current law?
The current law is 1 year in prison.
Clearly, that's not working.
Yeah.
So we need to do something better about it. I don't know what that could be, but that's our flag.
Yeah.
And that's not freedom of speech. Just no different than you can't go in a movie theater and yell fire and not get a punishment for it. And so there's got to be some course of action. Obviously, a year in jail is not working, or they're not enforcing it. One of the two is happening. I see it could be the non-enforcing of that 1 year in prison. And I think President Trump just recently, has put more effort into that, of making sure that stops, because that's disrespecting not only us as Americans, as a country, makes us look bad, but the people that put their life down on the line for that flag and what that flag means to us.
Yes.
And but I think the year in prison, if that's being enforced, we've got to look at something else. But I think what we need to look at is it being enforced? When you've got the burning of the flags of California, is the governor down there, is he enforcing that law of putting them in prison for a year? I think that's the one thing we've got to look at.
Foreigners. I think they should immediately be put under investigation. And then if they came across illegally, are you talking about illegally or?
Yeah.
Oh, illegal immigrants?
Yeah.
Deport them immediately.
Yeah. And how about
no
people that
space in the country?
Yeah. How about people that are here legally but don't respect this country?
Legally, as in they have their visa or have their citizenship.
Both. Like
Both?
they have their.
I think that they should, immediately be put under investigation.
Yeah.
And if things like that continue to happen, or if they have posts that are hating on America, then they shouldn't be in America.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, man.
Would you say like a lot of what happened with Charlie Kirk, do you think that brought even more people than we might have expected?
Well, this wouldn't be here without Charlie. You
Yeah.
have so many people here, and I believe that Charlie Kirk encouraged every single young person and even older people to come to these events and support younger conservatives and inspire the movement even more.
Yeah, absolutely. And even with let's say Trump, do you think Trump continues to push for more Christian, I guess say almost like apologetics, Christian voices out there? Do you think that had something to do with it as well? Just being able to be more active in being pro-life and what say you?
Well, I think that President Trump has backed Turning Point USA, which those who were really the people that were going out and making it happen.
Mm-hmm.
And Turning Point USA did mostly all the grassroots work.
Yeah.
With you had Trump Force, but that wasn't nearly as big as Turning Point.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Charlie Kirk, we don't know if Donald Trump would be in the White House right now.